Tony Stark would be Tony Stark if he wasn't a billionaire.
I don't know why the community is working so hard to get black people to hate Iron Man. These can't be the same fans that swear that a mandatory part of Batman is that he's rich and white. I'll never forgive y'all for trying to ruin my favorite line in the MCU. Yes, Tony Stark built Mach 1 in a cave with a box of scraps. Let's take a moment to really break down what Riri was talking about. Riri's animosity towards Tony Stark is rooted in his privilege as a billionaire and a white man. She never once says he's dumb. She just implies that if she was in the same circumstances, she would have done more, if not better. Which is supposed to highlight how much like Tony Riri is. And y'all visceral reaction to Riri saying something like that is exactly what she's talking about. The first time we hear about Riri, it's not even her character, it's about one of her inventions. An invention that was used without her consent or knowledge by the US government with the intention of her never getting credit. Yet she was the one feeling the consequences. She was the one being hunted down for something she didn't even put out in the world yet. Mind you, this is the same organization that was asking Tony's permission for his tech. She responded with a very well-deserved, "You can kiss my ass." The examples that y'all keep on using to try to discredit Riri is only proving the point she's trying to make. Like I said, she's not saying that Tony is not brilliant. She's saying he had access and freedom to explore, to do whatever he wanted. Even in this scene here where Tony makes some makeshift weapons and decides to take down this entire group, there's a freedom there that comes with him being a white billionaire. A piece of Tony's superpower is his identity. His network and his social standing puts him in a position where he's never truly going to fail, and he knows that. Even as a hostage in that cave, he knew if he got out of there, there will be people looking for him. He was friends with Rhodey and knew that he can return and blow that same place up. And let's not forget, before the events of the first Iron Man, Tony Stark is essentially a sanctioned war criminal, which is why he changes the mission of Stark Industry, because he knows that he has been doing terrible things. It will never be acceptable for her to make the same mistakes he does. And oddly enough, her frustration is breaking the fourth wall, because we see that with the way that the audience is treating her character. Riri is jealous of the privileges that she'll never be afforded. Truthfully, that's what makes her character relatable. Riri understands that she's as great as Tony Stark, but y'all will never let her be. And that is the point of that quote. If Tony Stark was a person of color or a woman, or worse, a combination of the two, he would be in jail with Isaiah Bradley instead of being considered a hero like Steve Rogers. Thank you.